This is Dream Chaser Academy. Dream Chaser Academy is a 10-week program that takes our curriculum in concert with different experiential learning activities so that you can apply real-time what you're learning in the classroom out into the community. It starts off with our first 3 sessions that are wrapped around dream chasing, trying to get these young men to envision themselves as dream chasers, have a better understanding for what their dreams are, and just understand a bit about what does it actually take to start working on making your dreams a reality.
What are we getting ready to do?
About to go jumping. Zip lining. Yep. So we at it right now. About to go zip lining. So it's gonna be a great experience.
Yes, sir.
Great experience. With Jashawn here and Jayden here. So.
Jayden, what you gotta tell the people?
I gotta tell the people, live your dreams. Never stop dreaming.
Yes, sir. We're at IT Adventure Ropes course. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay. You scared? Nervous? You ready? All right.
I ain't scared of nothing. You ain't scared.
Amier?
Nothing.
Amier, how you feeling?
We ain't do this. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Right, I'm ready. We straight.
Jaden?
We straight.
I'm good. I'm ready for this.
Okay. So we're doing a big jump too?
Maybe. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir.
We didn't hear my main man Jashawn here. We excited. We let all of them and the boys and we zip line down. How you feel, Jayden? How you feel?
Yo, I'm feeling ecstatic right now. You know, we won everything here. Never messed up, not even a single time.
Never
no
messed
hands.
up. No hands. We different like
we
that.
Did that.
How you feel? Good. He feel good. He feel great.
To me, being a part of the Dream Chaser Academy, it gave me an opportunity to help me better myself as a young man and be able to have the opportunity to learn more about stuff that not a lot of kids around this area have the opportunity to learn about.
It means a lot. It means to try a lot of new things. It means to explore a lot of different options that I can explore in this world we call life.
Probably definitely because of the skills you get in this, like definitely because I've seen people write emails all lowercase and it's like everywhere, and I was one of those people. But I feel like this program definitely sets you up. It definitely shows you the criteria and how to achieve it, so you can really become that successful person that you want to be in your life. It really had loaded a lot of education that you wouldn't really get from anywhere else. So using that, it sort of gives me a step ahead of other people when it comes to achieving my goals.
Men's warehouse, it was good. Good experience. Got a tie. My suit ain't came yet on my shirt, but it's cool. It's very cool. Patience. Very cool. Patience is the key.
It's a really good experience, happy to come out here, just another day, bettering myself as a young man.
That's fact.
Grateful for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to come here to get my suit and tie.
When I originally came here, I was very excited. I still am, I really love the look that I was, guided to today. And I really appreciate all the nice efforts from everybody who came to assist us. I'd just like to say, a big thank you everyone, and the workhouse team, warehouse team. Yeah.
Yes. A shout out to Lillian Pearson, store manager here.
They got their very own suits from Men's Warehouse, where they were able to learn the art of the suit, the versatility of the suit, and understand the importance on why every man should own a suit.
It was a pleasure to being able to work with the young people, to be able to kind of start them off with their very first suit and their very first ensemble is such a pleasure and honor, and thank you guys for choosing us to be a part of this.
Although there was a lot of education wrapped into this program, we also, as Dream Chasers, want to have fun and be able to chase some of our dreams.
We're finna race, we're finna do laps, we're finna drift, finna drive, right?
Hello, camera.
Ain't none of them gonna win.
These young men also went to Hartford Healthcare, where they were able to learn a bit more about the administrative sides and what does it actually mean to run and operate a hospital, and just have an understanding on how healthcare in and of itself, in many ways, is a fully functioning business. These young men went out into the community and gave speeches at a homeless shelter, of course, practicing their public speaking skills. And then the final stages of the program were really wrapped around social emotional learning.
A workshop that definitely has helped me was networking, because I feel like in order to put yourself in the right position, like knowing the right people is definitely a part of it. You know, putting yourself out there, you know. At first, it was definitely really hard and challenging, but in life, you're gonna face a lot of adversity and go through brand new challenges every single day. So it's important, you know, to learn now and, you know, go through it, so later in life it'll be nothing new.
My experience at the homeless shelter was probably one of my favorite experiences, because it really taught me that like people like really need like those kind words sometimes, because like those men, when they heard our speeches, they were really grateful for our words, and it really just showed me like the different point of views as a voice, because I know that it can be impactful.
Yoga taught me a lot. It taught me how to stay calm. It taught me how in certain situations I should just breathe and just take one step at a time. It taught me think before I say, and taught me what stuff to do to help me better. And then ziplining, it made me face my fear of heights. So I think that's really special to me, and that I had people there that wanted me to face my fears and wanted me to push it, wanted me to break it. So that was very special to me.
It was definitely a new challenge because yeah, you had asked us to do something that like we didn't have like any idea like how we was gonna get done. We were struggling, you know, we getting frustrated. Ultimately, in the end, we figured out a way and we got through it and we finished it.
I feel like one of the workshops that I've been using the most recently, I can't really say like one helped me more than the other, because they all sort of contributed to how I am now. But like entrepreneurship definitely helped me out the most, because I was able to, you know, kill my job interview. I was able to learn all these skills. I definitely learned how to write an email, like all that stuff, like I was using in the college process. I was emailing my advisors in the proper format. I would have had no idea how to do that before. I was in interviews answering questions and asking questions as well. And I also learned how to follow up. So when I was emailing people, I would follow up if it's been like a long time. So I feel like that workshop definitely I've been using the most recently. When I went to go visit Trinity College, it really showed me what campus life could be like, because originally I had like no idea like what college would be like, only the things you see in movies. But that tour that you set up really like opened my mind, and it really taught me about networking as well, because when you were, you know, just pulling people around, say, hey, look, give a good brief rundown about this and this, and they were easily able to just like tell me a whole bunch of stuff.
Brother Matthew Rivera here. I had to step onto Trinity College's campus, so you know I had to check the president of Sigma Zeta chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. You know, one of our national programs is Go to High School, Go to College. Right now, I am here with Jayden Senior, a graduating senior at Capital Prep right here in the city of Hartford. So who better than to check than my good brother, Rashad Conway. What do you guys say to the people?
You know what I'm saying? We were just showing him around. It's a beautiful campus. Flip the camera, actually. Flip the camera.
Oh.
Hold on, I got you right here. It's a beautiful It's a beautiful campus. You know, got the sunshine on the trees. You know what I'm saying? It's the best day to take my boy out here and do a good little tour.
The second phase of the program was wrapped around networking, entrepreneurship, event planning, and public speaking. And in that, we had a guest entrepreneur come in and lead a workshop where the young men were able to make t-shirts A shout out to Royal Lilac. She was actually the ones who created these shirts as well. But when she came in, the young men of Capital Prep were able to make their very own shirts. In addition to that, we had Pastor Trevor Buford come in and teach the young men all about dinner etiquette, down to what fork and what spoon and what knife to use in preparation for a few weeks down the line when we went to Capitol Grill, where they were able to have a fine dining experience amongst other business professionals.
We're here downtown. We're about to go down to Capitol Grill. We're about to have some great food. We're gonna have a great time. You know, hopefully make some new connections. You know, we're gonna have a good time. You know,
Amazing time. We're gonna go to Capitol Grill, get some good food, good bucks in, get some business cards, make a business deal, and that's what we're gonna do, right? That's what we're gonna do.
What happened to the business deal at Hartford Healthcare? How did that go?
Man, we kind of slipped on that. That was my fault. I take responsibility on that one. I sent the last card, but you know what? We get back to it. Back to back like I'm Drake. But you know what? It's fine though. Because at Capitol Grill, I'm out there with 5 business cards.
So where did we just come from?
We just came from Hartford Healthcare in Hartford. Obviously, we got to speak with an amazing former basketball player, former, I guess you could say, he's also current. He works in the hospital, you know, very interdisciplined. He's exposed to everything, knows everything. Very amazing guy. We just learned a lot.
Love it. These the outfits that you guys got?
Yeah, you know we dripped out to
Okay,
the shoelaces.
where'd you guys get these suits from? Okay. All right, let me see the model walk. Okay.
Just like that.
Just keep walking.
What stuck out to me was when we had dinner at the Capitol Grill. I feel like it's more important to have, for every young man to have a suit, because it makes you more presentable. You know, it was definitely something that I was not used to, you know, that I wasn't used to like doing like on a day-to-day basis.
One thing that social media has taught us a lot about is that dream chasing looks all wonderful and amazing all the time. But as many of us know, dream chasing is difficult. There are going to be moments where you fail, where you mess up, where you don't feel good enough. And it's really important that these young men were able to learn more about how to actually have skills to withstand and even overcome life's difficult moments, so that above all else, they never lose sight and lose hope on what their dreams are.
The most fun out of all of our experiences is probably, I want to say, go-karting.
It's a tie between the ropes course and go-karting.
You know, it definitely was challenging for all of us, you know, because like we all were trying to win. And
the reason I say the ropes course is because when I got on that zip line, it really felt like I was just like going so fast, like I was zooming while also being in the air. And it was kind of like, it was an experience that I always wanted to do, because I remember I used to be in like elementary school talking about, oh, I went zip lining, but I never really did. But I really got the chance to now. And also go-karting, because it really showed me that like, it's not about trying to win, it's about just doing your best.
It's definitely, you know, it's definitely competitive, and it definitely brought out, you know, the competitive spirit out of all of us. And I feel like it was definitely probably the best and fun experiences that we all had, because it definitely challenged us, you know, to try to win.
Where it taught me more about teamwork and how to know how to take an L sometimes. Lost, but it's fine.
In all honesty, I am so extremely proud of these young men. Many of them came in not even really knowing what to expect with the program. However, each week, each session, they came, they gave their best effort. They always had positive energy. We were able to share a lot of delicious meals, whether at Chili's or Shake Shack or Bird Code, you name it. I think in many ways they were spoiled. They were eating good every week. But in all honesty, it was a wonderful and amazing time. You know, we have one of our students going to UConn Stanford campus. We have another one of our students going to WestCon to play football. Another one of our students going to NYU, and our last student gearing up for his senior year of high school. And I know that they are going to continue to do some wonderful and amazing things. These young men are dream chasers down to the wire.
Being a dream chaser is trying to be always on top of your goals no matter what. So basically you have to always keep your goals in your mind. You don't want to let go of it, because once you give up on your dreams, then you're not ever going to achieve it, obviously. So I feel like being a dream chaser, it really means to be consistent when you're making your dreams, and to sort of never give up.
I consider myself a dream chaser because no matter how hard things get, how tough things get, I'll always figure out a way to make my dreams come true.
It means never give up on your dreams, follow your dreams, always chase your dreams, always never switch on how you act. If you act a certain way, just act how you act, and always be yourself.
No dream is ever too big. Always follow your heart, never give up, always stay humble, and never stop dreaming.
Those new experiences, I really cherish them, because I know a lot of people haven't been able to experience what we have, especially from our backgrounds. So I feel like being exposed to what you expose us to really gives us a different perspective. We have more experience in some other areas that others may not have. So it's really just a privilege to be able to have those experiences.
So I just also want to give a huge shout out to our community partners that really make this possible. First and foremost, we want to shout out Upper Albany Neighborhood Collaborative for being such a tremendous sponsor of this program. We want to thank Capital Prep for being such a wonderful host, and for Dr. Ferguson and Miss Shania Myers for so graciously and so willing to welcome our program and to provide us the opportunity to work with these young men. Of course, all of the parents who each week worked with us to make this program possible. Of course, we want to give a shout out to Any Video for making this production possible. Also want to shout out Dream Chaser Infinity, Mr. Abdul Rahman bin Mohammed, the founder of the Dream Support Network, for creating the vision for what the Dream Chaser Academy is, and so many others from different businesses to different community partners that came in each week teaching the young men different skills, different talents, different tricks of the trade, so that these young men have all in which they need to continue to endeavor to journey their dreams to reality. And in the heart of us being the Dream Support Network, what better way to end this documentary than by saying these 3 words: never stop dreaming.